Hi, everybody. Welcome into Northern Life. Thanks for being here with us on this Wednesday. We have a little midweek treat here with us, a little elephant in the room, if you haven't noticed it. We got some loaded hot dog Pringles here.
Yeah! We had previously talked about it on our show, brought to us by our director, Shania. Also, we should say, it is our director, Shania's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Shania.
how about that?
She brings us a gift? How does that work? What kind of backwards world is that?
It's well, since our world's kind of backwards, where it's the day before, so it's actually Shania's birthday tomorrow.
Yes.
But tomorrow is today's show.
And now we've got hot dog.
And now we got hot dog Pringles. So
Mind is blown.
while you guys are opening those and trying those are actually exclusively at Costco. But if you're hungry out there, one lucky
Give it a
football
try.
fan can stuff his or her wallet by stuffing his or her face. Website Finance Buzz is offering $1,000 to a snack food taste tester for the upcoming Super Bowl, and the winner will go out to Costco, try their usual favorites like buffalo chicken dip, jalapeno poppers, and pigs in a blanket, and determine how good they are. However, officials at Finance Buzz say this offer is not endorsed by Costco. As I said, Pringles here, loaded hot dog version,
Yeah.
only sold at Costco. What are your thoughts?
They smell, I opened the can, took a whiff. It smells exactly like mustard.
Yeah.
Really strong mustard. And you tried one. What did it taste like?
It's heavy on the mustard, heavy on the pickles, too.
Ooh.
I don't really taste any meat,
Yeah.
like any hot dog or anything in
Okay.
it. It tastes pretty good, though. I mean, for what it is, it's not exactly a loaded hot dog, but a lot of mustard and pickles. So if you like
Yeah.
that, that's your thing.
Says the guy who ate cat food.
Right on,
That
KQ.
one time, it tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
I love mustard and pickles. Those are my two favorite hot dog toppings, so I think I'm going to like it. I'm excited.
Oh, have you guys not eaten it?
No, not yet.
Oh,
I have one. What do you think?
Give her here,
I was
Ryan.
gonna say, I think you guys both ate it already.
Did you try it?
Yeah, it's salty, but I can't really tell if it has a whole lot of because I guess it's supposed to have maybe like a hot dog beef or like
That's
not
what
beef,
there's
but
no meat.
Yeah.
I
hot
don't taste
dog
the
meat
meat.
salt.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
that. That would
Yeah.
be gross. to
That
me.
would be
Yeah.
kind of gross.
That would be kind of
nasty.
gross.
Some
It's
soggy
kind of
Pringles.
salty.
Yeah.
Kind of salty. Maybe worth a shot. Not
Yeah.
my favorite Pringle flavor out there
Yeah,
though.
it was something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, well, we got a lot coming up on today's show, of course. We already got the Pringles off the list. Rachel Hagbarth has a device for those who love TikTok. She's trying out a ring-shaped remote designed to navigate your apps without you ever having to touch the screen. It's worth the watch at least. Might not be worth much more, but we'll see if today's
Wow.
doesn't work. We'll see what happens.
Man,
Right.
yeah, we shall see. Later, a staggering number of Americans are planning on taking a cruise this year, including Hunter here. We're going to talk about his plan to hit the seas and also Ryan's trip coming up next month, too, which is south of the border. So
Yeah.
fun things on your guys' agenda. But first, music fans, Bob Dylan is coming back to his home state for a special night in southern Minnesota. Dylan's heading out on tour with stops planned for one night in Mankato at the Mayo Clinic Health System Event Center on April 4th. Dylan currently only has 4 dates on his tour, including we got Tulsa, Oklahoma, we got Wichita, Kansas, and as we mentioned, Mankato, Minnesota. Also Green Bay, Wisconsin, kind of a random list for the 4. The last time Dylan played a concert in Minnesota was at the Mankato Civic Center back in October of 2019. So tickets go on sale to the general public this Saturday.
That's very exciting.
Those are going to be hot selling tickets, I believe.
Yeah, I
You know,
would
especially
think so.
coming off the movie, I think a lot of people will want to see
True.
Bob Dylan, the actual Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
No offense to Timothy Chalamet. I'm sure he did a great job, but they want to see the real deal in concert.
Do you think Timothy Chalamet might attend this concert
Oh.
in Mankato? Wouldn't that be cool? And he gets up on stage and does a song with them or something? They need to collaborate.
Cool. Yeah, especially since this is in his home state.
Yes.
I went to a Bob Dylan concert once in Duluth way back when,
Yeah.
and that was a blast.
Wasn't that cool?
Yeah.
How long? That must have been like 2014.
It was
or something.
on my 21st birthday, I know that, and
Oh,
I'm
okay.
32 now.
That was like 1998. Is that?
Yeah, it was
1972.
1800s. It was a great time.
Briggs
yeah.
got to watch Johnny Cash, too. Sorry,
Great.
Briggs.
It's okay.
But later this week on Friday, Hunter and Briggs here, they're going to be traveling up to the Aurora area, taking in some fun before the Luskinainen Finnish Sliding Festival. Luskinainen?
Luskiainen.
Luskiainen.
Yep.
Oh my
Like
goodness.
musky.
Muskiainen.
Exactly. Yep.
Luskiainen. I added an extra S there. It is back at Loon Lake Community Center this year with sliding fun, great food, shopping, and music on Saturday and Sunday. Also, it sounds like that Queen's coronation is coming up tonight for the Luskiainen.
Good luck to all the queens. That'll be fun. Or is there one queen?
I think one queen gets crowned.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay,
Maybe.
good luck.
Yeah. That sledding hill, that is what I am most excited for. I cannot wait. I love sledding.
You're gonna take the hill, taking it down.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This has been a tradition in my family since I was like 7 or 8 years old. We used to go up to Palo, Minnesota, and then we'd go over to the sawmill in Virginia and have lunch after sliding down this hill. If I looked really hard, I could probably find old footage of me sliding down this hill back when I was, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old or something.
Like in our news archives, you mean?
Well, I think in my parents' camera archive or whatever. I don't think I ever made it on the news, but
You never know. You could be in our B-roll out
that's
there.
true.
We should check it out. That'd be kind of fun.
Local Brimson kid, this Molesky Island.
Reaches top
Hill.
speed on sledding hill.
Slow down, Hunter. Stop knocking over kids.
Oh, well, for Netflix fans out there, their hit dating show Love is Blind, one of my favorite shows, is going to premiere its Minnesota-based 8th season on Valentine's Day. Netflix released the season 8 trailer just this week, revealing the 32 single Minnesotans who are going to be looking for love this season. According to Netflix, participants range in age from 26 to 43, and the Minneapolis season actually features the largest cast of contestants to date. I'm super excited for this. I ran through the list of people who are going to be on the show.
Did you know anybody?
I actually did.
No way!
But like, you know, once removed sort of situation.
okay.
A friend of mine's roommate.
Whoa.
Yeah, her old roommate is going to be on the show. So I'm very excited. So I've met her like kind of once in passing.
Sure.
So I was like, that's crazy to like know somebody who's on a Netflix show.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But
Does it say where they're from, each individual contestant?
so the point of the show is that they all live in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, so that when they, you know, hopefully create a coupleship.
Yeah,
Not a word.
or get engaged
Yeah.
like right on the show after not seeing each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then they live in the same place, so inevitably, or they hope, you know, it's going to work out because they live in the same place. So they're all kind of from the Twin Cities area.
Oh,
it
that's pretty
seems.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
should be interesting.
It'll be interesting because usually the past seasons they've been across the country, so now it's very local. Yeah. Well, hey, coming up after the break, we're gonna get to your Does It Work product we've been looking towards. The TikTok ring next here on Northern Lights.
Welcome back, folks. If you remember the other day, we were getting customers' real thoughts on what they thought about the self-checkout lines in stores now, and someone chimed in on our text line saying, personally, I will wait behind a mom with 3 toddlers and a shopping cart full of candy bars before I use self-checkout. You can always, of course, send us your pictures and messages to our Northern Life text line as well at 218-900-3830. That's a mood right there.
Yeah,
That is a
it's a
mood.
very good visual because that is not something you necessarily want to see in front of you.
No.
in the
Shopping
checkout
cart
line.
full of candy bars.
Yes.
I think a shopping cart full of produce too would have helped to drive that point home.
Yeah.
They got to hit the button.
Type in the
oh,
numbers.
that's the worst.
Yeah.
Nothing worse, yeah. Turning now to today's Does It Work product. It's a piece of jewelry that's designed to work as a remote control for your phone.
Rachel Hackbarth puts it to the test.
It's a small ring that allows you to scroll through social media sites like TikTok and Spotify without ever touching your screen. This particular version from AdZero costs $19.99. We're testing this out with social media influencer Gabrielle Gonzalez.
Supposed to help you scroll a little bit easier, say you're on the treadmill. Have you ever seen one of these before?
This is actually going to be my first time, and I'm excited to try it.
We get our wireless controller, a charging box, and cord. The instructions only include 4 steps.
What do you think about the instructions from what you're seeing?
It's very simple.
With our ring powered on and our Bluetooth connected, we can start scrolling and looking through some of Gabrielle's videos.
If I want to go back, let's go up. I do a lot of skincare.
So does Gabrielle think this works?
I like it. I think it will make my life easier in certain ways.
While this content creator thinks it does work, he also believes it might not be a necessary purchase.
I mean, scrolling, it's not
Not
that
the hardest.
Yes, exactly.
But say you're just doing something else, it could be a little bit easier.
Yes, for example, like working out, I think that will help a lot.
For Does It Work, I'm Rachel Hackbarth.
I know I'm not the one that should be saying this, but how about we move just a little bit? Just a little bit of movement. Just gonna sit there and hit this stupid button. I
It's
don't
like
know.
the same thing as holding your phone.
Yeah,
I
what's
don't
the
understand.
difference?
Yeah, and like when are you ever on the treadmill and you just gotta scroll through the TikTok? I don't.
If you're running, you know, you can't like.
There's no defending this product. That sucked. That was stupid.
Sometimes I would say when I had TikTok, sometimes I have the long form videos where if I'm cleaning or doing something and I have the ring on, I can click the button and it goes to the next video. I can kind of tell if I'm wearing AirPods, if like it's maybe like a news video or something like that.
Sure.
Not a lot of other uses besides that.
Are you trying to like up your cred by saying you watch all these news videos on TikTok? Right? Whatever.
Exclusive Northern News Now content.
It's only Pringles hot
Guys
dog.
just watching educational TikToks all the time.
I only
right.
I only got the educational videos on my TikTok. That's my algorithm. Well, a funny story because actually when TikTok got banned, I said, you know what, I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't need it on my phone. And then they reinstated TikTok for the time being. But you can't download it on your phone. And so, funny enough, I had to find something to fill my time. So I found an app on my phone to help fill my time.
Solitaire on there? No way.
I have replaced TikTok with Solitaire, and I gotta say, I love Solitaire. It is fantastic. If you want it on your phone, you should download it because it is a good time. Also,
Is
you
this
know,
from the first Mac
This
ever?
is from the 2001 PC or whatever.
have you seen the people selling their phones on
Yes.
eBay, offering the ones that actually have TikTok downloaded
I
for
still have
hundreds
TikTok
of dollars?
on mine.
Yeah.
I
You can get
never.
a lot of money.
Sell
I
it,
know,
Briggs.
but what I don't understand though about that, when you sell your phone, don't you have to like clear it?
That's
and
what I thought,
everything?
too.
And so why wouldn't the app go away in that case?
That makes
Because I'm not going to
sense.
sell my phone with like,
Yeah.
all my information on it.
No. For $25,000, I might.
Oh, maybe.
you know.
Take my stuff. That's fine. I'll delete the bank apps and
Yeah,
we're
there we
good.
go.
You might be able to switch out the SIM card and keep the apps on there. It'd probably be hard though.
Yeah.
Really hard.
yeah.
Weird.
You better get yourself a scroller too.
Yeah.
It'll add value to the whole thing.
It's a
only-
package deal.
It's only $20.
Not bad.
Why not?
Oh man. Well, if your New Year's resolution involves your health, experts suggest using a traditional alarm clock instead of the one on your phone. They say that could help you sleep better because leaving your phone in another room reduces the chance of you being distracted by it. Experts say a traditional alarm also might make you less tempted to hit the snooze so repeatedly.
Why though? There's a snooze function on actual alarm
Yeah,
clocks.
maybe because actual alarm clocks, I was thinking about this, they're loud, and on your phone you can turn down the volume, so it's just like a little bit quiet, or like you can hear the alarm a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah, and maybe it's not quite as annoying
Yeah.
where you're waking up the whole house, but that other alarm, that real one, is going to be loud.
Yeah.
And the alarm clock's usually a little further away from you. When your
That's
phone,
true.
you can put it right next to you. I think for the past number of weeks, I've been snoozing my alarms for about an hour.
Oh, God.
That's Ryan. Oh my gosh.
I set
What
it
do you
for
set your alarm
7,
for?
and then it's like, it's 7:50. I'll snooze it again, and then I finally get out of bed.
I will say
Yeah.
it's hard in the winter to not
To
snooze.
get out of the covers.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
it's dark out anyway, you're like, what's the point of getting up?
I wish there was one that would just
Not ever, just
whoa.
just
Got dark real quick.
I know, just at that hour.
point
just
anymore.
at that hour. Let's move along. Yeah, man. Oh,
They need to make alarm clocks that have like buckets of cold water above your head and like it spills a bunch of,
Yeah.
I don't know, gets you up out of bed.
There
Or
are
not.
those-
Maybe that's a dumb
and
idea.
then every day you have to like dry your sheets and your bed is sopping
Not very
wet.
cost effective.
No,
Not very cost effective. Hey,
You gotta refill your bucket every day.
coming up after the break, we're talking about beer commercials, I believe. In a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Are we good?
I think we're okay.
I think we're okay.
We needed that break to, rejuvenate, and we're here. We're fine.
It's Wednesday.
It is.
Hey, the Super Bowl, a week and a half away, and Bud Light is already teasing the commercial they're going to run during the big game. Their preview spot featured recording artist Post Malone and comedian Shane Gillis. They also had the Budweiser, those Clydesdales running through town.
so cute.
But in that commercial with Post Malone and Shane Gillis, here's something I never realized. You don't see actors on TV drinking beer ever.
What?
In those beer commercials. If you take a look back in your mind, even like the Corona commercials, they're always just holding the beer.
True.
They're never drinking the beer.
I swear
And
that's
so
not true.
I found it's actually not illegal for them to drink beer, but the beer industry and TV networks have agreed that it's not a good idea. And from what I found online, there's nothing in the official rule book that says actors can't drink. But just like this ad, apparently Heineken had a very similar one with Neil Patrick Harris around 2014.
Beer's already on the TV. What's the point of not taking a drink? I don't understand.
It's probably, I think it's like a drink responsibly, like
Sure.
how much is a gulp or a drink of beer.
So you're supposed to just hold the beer when you buy it? You're not supposed to drink it? Is that what's going to happen?
Unless you're on a commercial, Hunter.
Okay.
But a little interesting tidbit there. yeah.
Okay.
That looked like a cute commercial too. I don't know if you guys noticed, but they had the Clydesdale looking in the window, and there was
Yeah.
the crown crown on his head. Oh, that looks cute. I'm excited to see that. I just love Super Bowl commercials.
Yeah, they're very good, especially the Clydesdales.
Also, we've broken that rule a billion times on this show, haven't we? Where we drink beer and
that's true.
And what was the
Not
one
a
called?
commercial, though.
Not a commercial.
It wasn't an
We're not
advertisement.
trying
You're
to
right.
sell
Yeah.
beer.
You're right. That's a
Local
good
lifestyle program.
There you go. We're fine.
We're getting canceled.
Please
Same
don't
but
cover
different.
us, yeah.
Have you tried Pringles hot dog flavor?
For future travelers out there, according to AAA, a record number of Americans are planning to go on an ocean cruise this year. 19 million people, in fact. That's going to be 4.5% more than last year. Right now, the most popular destination for Americans is to the Caribbean. That's where nearly 75% of U.S. cruise passengers are going to go this year. Caribbean, I don't know which one you guys say.
Pirates one?
Yeah, the Pirates
Which
place.
one?
Where's your cruise to, Hunter?
It is going to the Bahamas. So I'm going to Nassau, and then I'm going to Freeport, out of Port Canaveral in Florida, and then back to Port Canaveral. And we're out on sea for a day. It's a 4-day cruise, I believe. And we're still like picking our excursions and things like that. One of the things we can do is we can swim with pigs. I don't know what that would
Yes!
be. Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. Or swim with dolphins, of course.
Yeah.
And I'd have to kiss a dolphin. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, kiss the pig too,
Yeah,
right?
oh, yeah,
They're
why
cute.
not?
They're
Oh
so
my
cute.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. I'm super excited. It's my second time on a cruise. My
Wow.
girlfriend's first time on a cruise, and so it's gonna be really.
How
really
many
cool.
days do you know?
It's 4 days total.
4 days
Yep,
total,
and one day
okay.
at sea, and then the other days are at the port.
That's a good length.
Yeah,
That's a good
no, I
length
think
of
it's
time.
perfect.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how what's going on. But you've got also another trip coming up.
Yep. So I was actually supposed to go to the Dominican Republic with my sister, who was bringing her kid, but she's decided to, leave my niece behind, which is a good idea too. And so I had to refund my trip with Delta, and Delta said you only get an e-credit as opposed to money back.
Sure.
So my girlfriend and I are going to Cancun. So that'll be a lot of fun next month. Yeah. Hopefully,
perfect time to go.
Yeah. Hopefully get some golfing in, and but since I already had the money, why not spend the money?
Yeah. Have you been that far south before?
I've never been to
in
Mexico.
this world.
Yeah.
This
world.
On this planet?
Actually, that's a good question. Well, Florida, but that's not far enough.
No,
Yep. So that's south.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
So never been to Mexico.
Yeah, put those Spanish skills to the test from
Whoa.
high school, right?
Yeah, I took
2
Spanish
years.
for 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
And you got a minor in Spanish, right?
Mucho Spanish for Ryan. Yeah, I do have a minor in Spanish, but it's all kind of gone out the
You
window.
don't use it, you just lose it. It's
I
unfortunate.
know it is. We'll be right back talking about tomorrow's show after the break.
Well, tomorrow when we see you again on Northern Life, we meet Jimmy the Groundhog, who is based in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin.
Is he coming here? We're going to meet him in person?
I don't think he's coming here. I wish he was. That'd be really good.
Darn.
He's getting ready for his annual emergence, of course, from the ground this week, and I believe it's Sunday, I want to say, is Groundhog Day. He also has an extremely high accuracy rate on his annual predictions, making him an outstanding leader in meteorological circles.
Are you telling me that Jimmy is just a mascot?
No,
He's
no,
not
he's
even-
not even a real
Oh,
Wait a second.
I was only able to find the pictures of the mascots. So
okay.
I think there's a real Jimmy.
Got
Too
it.
bad he's not coming here. We could offer him a contract and get him on air for a couple years, maybe.
Replace you?
Whoa,
I'm
whoa, whoa!
just kidding. You could be a fill-in,
There we go.
Punxsutawney fill-in. Hey, before we go, break.
That was really good.
You got any plans this Sunday?
Me? Plans? I don't think so.
Well, that's because the Minnesota Reptile Show is coming to the Minnesota State
No,
Fairgrounds.
I won't be there,
There'll be a
no.
variety of reptiles, feeders, and supplies to find at the fairgrounds. It runs from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. And it's a big throwback. Briggs, your favorite reptiles who visited the station
That was
from
awesome.
Sacred Serpents.
There it goes.
One of my least favorite blindfolds, but the snake was very nice. I just was very nervous.
One of my best days ever. Thanks for joining us today. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.